Saraswati Vidyalaya Union High School and Junior College welcomes all the students of Standard 9. I, Manisha Chaudhary from SU Union High School will explain the unit 4.3 Intellectual Rubbish. Let us begin with the introduction of the author, Bertrand Russell. Bertrand Russell was born on 18th May 1872. He died on 2nd February 1970. Bertrand Russell was born on 18th May 1872 at Ravenscroft, Britain. He was a British philosopher, logician, mathematician, historian, writer, social critic, political activist, and a Nobel laureate. In this article, he highlights the vices of the human mind that hamper logical thinking. So you can see, students, he had so many qualities and he had highlighted the vices, that is immoral or wicked behavior of the human mind that prevent logical thinking. Let us continue more about him in the summary. In a long and varied career, Russell published a vast number of books on logic, theory of knowledge, and many other topics. His best known work was Principia Mathematica. So now let us see about the lesson Intellectual Rubbish. Intellectual rubbish. To avoid the various foolish opinions to which mankind are prone, no superhuman genius is required. A few simple rules will explain you not from all error but from silly error. So, the author has explained that if you want to avoid various foolish opinions to which mankind are prone, means they are following that, they are vulnerable, then no superhuman, that is exceptional ability, a person with exceptional ability or genius is required. A few simple rules will help you, they will keep you away from silly errors, not from all errors but from silly errors. Let us continue further. If the matter is not that can be settled by observation, make the observation yourself. Aristotle could have avoided the mistake of thinking that women have fewer teeth than men by the simple device of asking Mrs. Aristotle to keep her mouth open while he counted. He did not do so because he thought he knew. Thinking that you know when in fact you don't is a fatal mistake to which all are prone. I believe myself that hedgehogs eat black beetles because I have been told that they do. But if I were writing a book on the habit of hedgehogs, I should not commit myself until I had seen one enjoying this unappetizing diet. Aristotle, however, was less cautious. Students, further, the author explains, if the matter is one that can be settled by observation, make the observation yourself. So, before coming to any conclusion, if you want to settle the matter, then you have to do your own observation. Just don't believe blindly. Then he gives the example of an ancient Greek philosopher, Aristotle. Aristotle had made one statement that it is women who have fewer teeth than men. But the author is saying that before making such a statement, he could have counted the teeth of his own wife by keeping her mouth open. But he did not do so because he thought that he knew. So, this is wrong according to the author. Thinking that you know when in fact you don't is a fatal mistake. Now, fatal mistake means it can even cause severe damage like death. So, it is a mistake. Just thinking when you actually do not know the fact. And we all are prone to such things. Now, prone here means vulnerable, which also means likely or liable to suffer from or experience something unpleasant or unregrettable. I believe myself. Then he is giving the example of his own self, that hedgehogs. Now, hedgehogs are small porcupine like animals. So, he himself is giving an example and saying that I believe myself that hedgehogs eat black beetles. Now, beetles are small insects, okay? Because I have been told that they do. Because he's been told that hedgehogs eat beetles. But if he has to put this statement, if he has to write a book on the habits of hedgehogs, then he just can't blindly write that hedgehogs eat black beetles. Because before writing or making a statement, he should first find out the reality about it. I should not commit myself. Commit means carry out or perform something until I had seen one enjoying this unappetizing diet. Now, hedgehogs eating black beetles is an unappetizing diet. Unappetizing means unwholesome or not attractive. So I just blindly should not say that hedgehogs enjoy black beetles before I should see them actually enjoying it. And this is what Aristotle has not done. He has just put the statement that women have fewer teeth than men before actually finding out the reality behind it. So you have to be cautious. That is what he has explained here. Let's continue further. Many matters, however, are less easily brought to the test of experience. If likely, most of mankind, you have passionate convictions on many such matters. There are ways in which you can make yourself aware of your own bias. If an opinion contrary to your own makes you angry, that is a sign that you are subconsciously aware of having no good reason for thinking as you so do. If someone maintains that 2 and 2 are 5, or that Iceland is on the equator, you feel pity rather than anger unless you know so little of arithmetic or geography that his opinion shakes your own contrary conviction. The most savage. Okay, now let us see what is it. I'll explain to you till here, children. He further tells that many matters, however, are less easily brought to the test of experience. If, like most of mankind, you have a passionate conviction on many such matters. Now, there are some convictions. Convictions means firmly held beliefs or opinions on such matters. There are ways in which you can make yourself aware of your own bias. Then, he says that most of us are biased, means we are having partiality towards our own self, okay? And there are many matters which will make you aware that you are biased. Now, for example, if an opinion contrary to your own, now there is an opinion, okay, some thought or some belief which is contrary, means which is opposite to your own, and it makes you angry, then that is a sign that you are subconsciously aware of having no good reason for thinking as you do. So this is a sign that you are aware, okay, of having no good reason for thinking as you do. Then if someone maintains that 2 and 2 are 5, okay, now somebody is having the firm belief that 2 and 2 are 5, or that Iceland is on equator. Actually, Iceland is not on the equator, it is at the other place, okay? But if somebody is having that belief, that wrong belief, you feel pity rather than anger. Then you feel to pity that person. That person is having some wrong conviction. But unless you know so little of arithmetic or geography that his opinion shakes your own contrary conviction. But for doing so, you should actually have knowledge of geography. Then you can understand that what that person is saying, that Iceland is on equator, is wrong. First of all, you should have the knowledge of geography of arithmetic, that 2 and 2 are 5, that is wrong. 2 2s are 4, or 2 plus 2 is 4, but not 5. But you should have the proper arithmetic knowledge, isn't it? That is that his opinion shakes your own contrary conviction. So the other's opinion shakes your own contrary convictions, that is beliefs. So students, this till here you read the lesson. Further we will continue in the next part.